this topic I absolutely love. I talk about it, a lot of you guys have heard it before, but I really believe it and I live it. Okay guys, so getting the yes, the science behind getting a yes. One thing's first is what you realize is not necessarily always what you say, but what's more important is how you say it, right? How you convey that message. Now one thing that's pretty cool is that we sell a service, so what you need to know is a few key principles on getting a yes, and you probably already do this anyways guys, but just being aware of it, now you can really capitalize on it. Okay guys, you'll be like, yeah, I do that, I didn't even realize. Okay, so one of the few things is, which you guys have heard, is reciprocity, right? In order to receive, I'm gonna give something. So example, if I'm having a birthday party and I'm inviting Mr. Anderson to my birthday party, he better invite me. Enough said, right guys? So, so that's what you want. In order to receive, I'm gonna give something. So the way this relates here can be an extra service. As opposed to lowering the value and the price and the discount, just offer more. Give them something. Okay guys? And the next thing is, that's really important, is scarcity. It's when you realize something is running out, now you're suddenly like, oh wow, I need it. Well, you didn't need it before, but suddenly now you need it. And this time of the year is perfect, because guess what? The doors you're knocking on today and this whole week is probably, most likely, definitely the last time they're getting knocked on this year. So that's the urgency you create, guys. This is our last time, last day coming here, this is the last chance. And another thing that relates to that is your end of night. Just by the tonality of what you speak and how you speak, guys, that creates urgency. So we can start that right off the bat, guys, during the day, okay guys? And another thing that's really important, would you guys say the general public, so the homeowners, are leaders or followers?
Followers.
Unanimous, right? Everyone's a follower. So being authority, like having authority, is really, really key. People will follow others who look the part, speak the part, and act the part. Okay guys, so it's really important that we don't give too many options to homeowners. We politely tell them, yeah, just remove the car off the driveway, we'll get started right away. Okay guys, because people will follow others. How many times have you heard homeowners say, you know what, I'm really interested, come back as soon as you completed one. Right guys? Almost every day. That's because they're too chicken to step out of the bubble and to do something first. Well, it's just fine, because we're going to get someone else and we'll come back and do it. No big deal, right guys? Another thing that's really important as far as getting the yes, the art or the science as you want to call it, is being consistent. Consistency, which relates a little bit on what Mr. Arthur talked about, branding yourself. It's pretty cool when you see a few of your previous customers that we've done, and it's consistent, like we did it year after year after year after year, and then you tell yourself, yes, that's who I'm going to first, right guys, because you like that pattern. Or how many times have you knocked on a door and homeowner's like, yeah, I remember you guys, you did my lawn. Right guys? So being consistent is huge. That's why it's really important to be professional, do an amazing job at all times, because when it comes down to doing newer services like pool cleaning or interlock or whatever the case is, we have a brand. We've done the job and they know who we are, so it makes it that much easier, okay guys? And another thing I do want to touch about is being likable. Besides smiling and all that good stuff, what does it mean to be likable? Because likability is huge on getting a yes. If I don't like you, I'm probably not gonna buy it, right? Even if I really need it. So being likable is something you need to realize people feed off of. If we share similar interests in common, then I'm gonna like you. If you pay me compliments, so in this case on the driveway, on the home, on whatever it is, I'm gonna like you. Another thing that's really important, guys, on being likable is people, we already know that they'll follow others, okay guys? So that's why it's really important not to give too many options to homeowners, right? We politely tell them how it's gonna go down, right? But being likable, guys, is besides your smiling and the professional, like being professional when you talk, you really want to tell them, you want to oversell. You really want to say detailed in what you're going to do differently, because what separates you from other people, which we've touched on yesterday, which is a lot. Okay guys? And you do an amazing job and you give them a high five and let them know we'll return next year to take care of their lawns. And then one last thing, guys, is consensus. What this means, okay guys, remember this word, consensus. I like it. What this means, guys, it's actually pretty simple. Others will follow what others do, which relates to what? Authority. Followers, guys? But they'll only decide once they've seen others do something. So this is huge on linking, knowing this. Even if I don't get a yes, okay, so even if I don't get a yes at the door, you can sort of always gauge the personality and what type of person that's in front of you. Still ask for referrals, because they'll know people in the area regardless. And it's really important that you're specific with your referrals. Don't generalize. Yeah, we're here in the neighborhood. Do you know anyone in the area that would be interested? Be specific. So example, no problem, I can tell you tied up today, but I did realize house number 8 and 12 would definitely benefit from this as well. Do you know who I need to talk to for house number 8 and 12? And they might not necessarily know them, but say, yeah, that's Mark. He usually never buys anything on the door. That's Joanne. If Mark does it, Joanne will probably do it. And guess what you do when you knock on Mark's door? Hi, Mark. I'm so glad I caught you. Okay, guys? So there's a few key principles on actually getting the yes, which you probably already do anyways, but being aware of it, you can really capitalize on it.